Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Natalie Miles Show, and welcome to this weekly energy forecast, January 5th through to January 11th. I'm Natalie Miles, psychic medium and channel, and these weekly energy forecasts are here to support you through the week ahead. I actually have a big announcement for the weekly energy forecasts. The podcast isn't going anywhere. The Natalie Miles Show is still going to be here. But this is going to be the final week of the weekly energy forecasts. I actually have been working behind the scenes on a brand new body of work since August, which I am going to be announcing to my Substack subscribers on January 8th. So if you're not a Substack subscriber, a free Substack subscriber, please go and subscribe, because I am going to be sharing the most exciting piece of work that I have shared since I first started doing this work. And I don't take that lightly when I say that. I'm really excited about what I'm about to share with you that I've been working on since August of 2024. And I've had to make some energetic space for this new body of work. And so I have decided to stop doing the weekly energy forecasts. But I am still going to be doing energy forecasts. They're not going anywhere. They are still very much part of my work. And in fact, I am going to be expanding my energy forecasts, which will make sense when you hear the announcement on January 8th. Because this expansion of the energy forecast is going to make it even more personalized to you, for you, so that you can even connect even deeper to the energy forecasts that I'm going to be sharing. So yeah, watch this space for the announcement January 8th. The podcast is still happening. I'm going to be sharing podcasts. I'm going to be sharing different topics each week. I'm going to be sharing in depth about this new body of work that I've been channeling through and creating for you. And I'm also still going to be having guest episodes. In fact, I'm going to be, increasing the guest episodes as well. I've loved sharing these weekly energy forecasts with you. But change is in the air, and which fits perfectly with the January energy forecast theme, which is the change. If you haven't checked out the monthly energy forecast yet, please go and check it out, because it's big, it's potent. The overall energy theme for 2025 is the discovery. The discovery. And we kick this brand new year off with the change, which is all part of this discovery energy. It's a really alchemical and beautiful time of change and transformation. And I share more in the monthly forecast how, our interior world is changing, our exterior world is changing. We're all moving at different paces. For some of us, the change hasn't, happened yet, but we are feeling the seeds of the change that are all around us. But yeah, we have got to trust what is shifting and moving and changing in our lives. And for me personally right now, it's this brand new body of work, which I'm shifting and evolving my work, my business, how it's structured, how I show up, what energy I expend and what energy I channel through. And you're actually going to be seeing and hearing more of me, because I have so much to share this month. You're going to see me showing up in a whole new, brand new way, and I'm excited to show you. But there is a weekly forecast. There is a weekly forecast, January 5th through to January the 11th. And when I've tuned into the energy of this week, there is this anticipation. There is anticipation energy this week. Also thrown in with knife edge energy. It's very interesting. We're kind of riding the spectrum of this change energy. There is anticipation, but there is also this kind of knife edge energy. There's a lot that we're moving through. I have shared in the 2025 energy forecast that the elemental themes for this year are fire and air. And we're going to be experiencing that as we move through this week. We are already seeing that already show up in the collective across the US. There is a knife edge. There is a lot of tension. There's an intensity to everything right now, globally in our news, and we're riding that energy. As part of this week, we are also in big communication energy. There is a lot to voice. There's a lot to share in our personal lives, in our relationships, in our work relationships. There is a lot of communication energy. We're being asked to be bold. We're being asked to take charge. There is going to be a lot coming up around authority this week. And it's interesting because we are building up to a full moon in Cancer, which is actually next week, January 13th. But we are being asked to, in the energetics of this week, as we are in this anticipation knife edge energy for the changes that we are experiencing collectively and personally, that we need to nurture ourselves, that we need to support ourselves, and that we need to nourish ourselves and use all the tools and practices and be around the people that bring in that nurturing, supportive, nourishing energy for what's next. If you're someone that finds when you're in this anticipation knife edge energy that can bring up a lot of anxiety for you, again, it's noticing that, if you are feeling anxious this week, that it is part of the collective energy. You're not alone in facing this. But maybe it's breath work, maybe it's getting out in nature, maybe it's not having that extra cup of coffee that induces your anxiety even further. Whatever that helps you move through when you're feeling anxious or nervous or on this knife edge energy, make sure it's a priority as we move through Jan 5th to January 11th. I have shared in the 2025 energy forecast, and there's a free part as well as a paid part, so I'll put the link into the show notes, or if you're watching this on YouTube, a link as well of how you can access the free stuff that I've shared about 2025. But I have shared that the first 3 months are really intense of this year. In fact, the first 6 months, but it's kind of broken down into sections, and the first couple of months of January are going to be intense, and which is why we are already feeling it straight off the bat as here we are in January of 2025 into this week. Move slowly with the changes that you face. Be kind to yourself this week. It's really important that you're kind to yourself and just trust that you're doing the best that you can in the energetics that you're facing, and trust and remember that everything's temporary. Everything is temporary. It's not going, the feelings that you're experiencing aren't going to last forever, and it's really important to trust that as we move through the anticipation, the excitement, the nervousness, the knife edge energy, however that energy is going to be showing up for you personally this week, and knowing that you're exactly where you're supposed to be, and take charge of it. Be bold. That came really, really loud and very clear. Thank you for listening to this forecast. Please leave me a comment below if you're watching this on YouTube, or if you're listening to this on the podcast. Please rate, review, share. And I will be back next week, and I'll be talking about this brand new body of work that I am going to be sharing with you. I'm going to be sharing a bit more of a personal, behind the scenes, personal outtake on why and what this means to me. And I'm excited to share that with you, and for you to tune in. And And what has come through is here to support you in your intuition, in your own personal connection to yourself. And I'm really excited for this next chapter. So yeah, this week is going to be, yeah, super special, and I can't wait for you to find out more. So yeah, January 8th, go and join my Substack, become a free subscriber, and you'll get all the insight on what I am bringing forward, including, if you are a subscriber, a chance to win a reading with me. So if you've wanted a reading with me, make sure that you are subscribed to my Substack, January 8th, because I'll be sharing all the info on there first. Have an amazing week, and sending you lots of love. Bye.